Ensuring political arrangements, goal of the interim government. Chief Advisor at National Dialogue, Reform and Election to go on simultaneously. Reform not to be meaningful without people's participation, says Mirza Fakhrul. Parties should be committed, says Ali Riaz. No bar to contest in polls for Khaleda Zia and Tariq Rahman, says Attorney General. Convicts of Awami League not to be allowed to contest. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Nafisa. Those were the headlines. Now the details. The goal of the interim government is to ensure political arrangements, reforms and election preparations will go on simultaneously. Chief Advisor Dr. Muhammad Yunus said this at National Dialogue of the Forum for Bangladesh. The head of government said that everyone must participate in the great sacrifice of reforms. The two-day event began on Friday morning at the Krishibid Institute at Kamarbari in the capital. Chief Advisor Dr. Muhammad Yunus spoke as the chief guest through a video conference. He said the three main issues of the national dialogue are unity, reform and elections. Any reform without participation of people will not be meaningful. That is why reform should be in the parliamentary system, and for this election is necessary. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has made the comment participating the national dialogue at Krishibid Institution in the capital on Friday. Chief of Constitution Reform Commission Ali Riaz said political parties should have interest in advancing the reform process. There is no obstacle for BNP Chairperson Begum Khaleda Zia to participate in the next national election, said Attorney General Advocate MD Asaduzzaman. He said this at the Shadow Parliament organized by Debate for Democracy at FDC on Friday. He said that the July Revolution will not fail in the face of any conspiracy. He said that those involved in the murders of July Revolution, including former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, will not be able to participate in the elections. Debate for Democracy Chairman Hassan Ahmed Chaudhuri Kiran presented 10-point recommendations for organizing a fair election. Sheep workers are observing an indefinite strike across the country at the call of the Bangladesh Sheep Workers Federation for various demands, including unveiling the mystery trial of the 7 murders on a ship in Chatpur. As a result, all types of cargo vessels are closed. They said that the program will continue until their demands are met. Ship loading and unloading activities have been suspended at all 16 ghats on the Karnafuli River in Chittagong since morning. Products arriving at the ghat are being unloaded in the commercial area of Chatpur Puran Bazar. At indefinite naval strike is also underway in Barishal. The unloading operations of Para Point in Potuakhali are closed due to the strike. The workers are observing a strike by anchoring the ship on the banks of Shitalokha in Naranganj. A human chain and protest program were held in the morning. Foreign Affairs Advisor Tauhid Hossain has expressed hope for the return of a peaceful and stable Myanmar with the rights and security of Rohingya refugees in Rakhine State. He said both Bangladesh and China need Myanmar for uninterrupted connectivity. Chinese Ambassador Yao Wen expressed hope to work together for the development progress of Bangladesh. North-South University and Yunnan University of China organized an international seminar on China's South Asian civilizations and connections on Friday to create opportunities for students of Bangladesh and China to study in the two countries. Jamaat Amir Dr. Shafiqur Rahman said a humanitarian Bangladesh will be built through building a fascism-free nation together. He said this at Workers' Conference of Jamaat-e-Islami Jashar District Chapter on Friday. He said an opportunity has been created in the country to operate the country through right path. For this, he sought support of the people of the country. He said he feels any challenges can be faced in case of getting people's affection and support. The committee to investigate into mysteries of fire incident of Secretariat has started work today. Members of the probe committee on Friday morning went to inspect Secretariat. At that time, Director General of Fire Service said investigation report will be submitted by due time. Crime scene unit of CID has collected evidences from the spot. Road mishaps in 2 districts of the country have killed 8 persons and injured at least 15 others. On Friday morning at Dholeshwari Toll Plaza on Dhaka-Mawa Expressway, 5 people lost their lives in a clash involving 4 vehicles. The incident left other 10 persons injured. According to the fire service, the death toll may increase. Meanwhile, in Shatia of Pabna, a truck hit an engine-run country vehicle, killing 3 farmers and injuring 5 others. Terrorists hacked to death 3 people, including a UP member and his son, during a clash between 2 groups over dominance in Kalkini of Madaripur. The incident took place in the morning at Bashgari Union of the Upazila. At least 30 people from both sides were injured. Locals say that the clash started at one point due to a long-standing dispute over dominance with the UP member and chairman. Later, more than 50 cocktails exploded at the scene. Later, the army, police and RAF brought the situation under control at the scene. The injured were rescued and admitted to various hospitals and clinics in Madaripur and Shariatpur. Even though the prices of vegetables have decreased in the market, there is no longer a crowd of buyers even on weekends. Sellers say that people's purchasing power is no longer the same. Meanwhile, the meat market is trending higher. Broiler chicken is being sold at 200 taka per kg. The price of rui has also increased by 50 taka per kg and is being sold at 400 taka. Shrimp is being sold at 900 taka per kg. Hilsa fish was being sold at 2,200 taka per kg, increasing by 200 taka per kg. India has declared a 7-day state mourning as a mark of respect to former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, who passed away last night. During this period, the national flag will be flown at half-mast across India, the Indian Home Ministry said, adding a state funeral will be accorded to 92-year-old Singh and there will be no official entertainment during the period of state mourning. Manmohan Singh, often hailed as India's reforms man for his bold economic reforms, also championed environmental conservation and climate action during his decade-long tenure as Prime Minister from 2004 to 2014. Before ending the bulletin, let's recap the headlines. Ensuring political arrangements, goal of the interim government, Chief Advisor at National Dialogue, Reform and Election to go on simultaneously. Reform not to be meaningful without people's participation, says Mirza Fakhrul. Parties should be committed, says Ali Riaz. And no bird to contest in polls for Khaleda Zia and Tariq Rahman, says Attorney General. Convicts of Awami League not to be allowed to contest. And that's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.